Look at the revision questions. I am going to give you today 4 question answers. Class 8th. So 6th question. Design and conduct experiment to show that how friction may be reduced. So if the excess friction is present, we have to be reduced to a normal level. So how we can able to be reduce the friction? So what is the purpose of friction? To hold this object, we need friction. Without friction, I cannot hold this object. Yes or not? To move a vehicle from one place to another place, we require friction. Or else, to place a nail on the surface of a wall, we require friction. Without friction, our life becomes miserable. Similarly, if the friction is present in excess level, we have to be eliminated or we have to be reduced to a normal state. So, how it is possible? What are the steps we have to be followed? Let us see. First point is by polishing the rough surfaces. By polishing the rough surfaces. By polishing the rough surfaces. Second point, by spraying. By spreading a powder or else by spreading a powder on the surface of a carom board. On the surface of a carom board to move the coins gently. To move the coins gently. Next, third point, by applying lubricants such as oil and grease. Oil and grease. These are the 3 steps initially we are following to reduce the friction. Look at it now. Once again, I repeat the question. Design and conduct experiment to show that how friction may be reduced. So, first point, by polishing the rough surfaces, by spreading a powder on the surface of a carom board to move the coins gently. By applying lubricants such as oil and grease. Okay, copy down this question. Write down the next question now. Seventh question. What kind of frictions do you know? What kind of frictions do you know? Frictions do you know? What kind of frictions do you know? I know. How many kinds of frictions are there? Generally we use 4 kinds of frictions, right? I know 4 kinds of frictions. 4 kinds of frictions. They are listed below. They are listed below. First one is static friction. Static friction. What is the meaning of the term static? Object is at rest position. Object is at rest position until we apply the force. మన force apply చేసే వరకు object అనేది rest లోనే ఉంటుంది. That is what? Static. Second one is sliding friction. Sliding friction. What is the meaning of sliding? If one object moves relative to the other object. ఒక object వెళ్తుంటే దానితో పాటు relative గా ఇంకో object వెళ్ళడం. Sliding in the sense one object moves. One object moves relative to the other object. Relative to the other object. Next, third one is fluid friction. Fluid friction. Fluid in the sense liquid, like liquids and gases, right? So, ability to flow the substances from one place to another place. Ability to flow the substance advances from one place to another place. From one place to another place. Another place. Next one is rolling friction. Rolling friction. One above the other. Rolling in the sense one above the other. Example, we can rolling a chapati, right? So like one above the other. Rolling friction. When one object rolls over the surface of another. Is it clear, Nana? Look at once again I am telling. What kind of frictions do you know? Already we know that the friction is very much essential to in our day-to-day life, right? So what are the frictions we know here? 4 frictions. First one is static friction, sliding friction, fluid friction, rolling friction. So starting in the sense object is at rest position. Kadalakunda okay place la unna vaatini static antam. Sliding ante one object is moving. Okay, along with this object one more object is moving. Such kind of friction is said to be what? Sliding friction. Next one is what? Fluid friction. Fluid in the sense we can take liquids and gaseous. You can take liquids like milk and water. Milk and water. If you throw this water to a certain level on the ground surface, what happens? The water will be keep on moving from one place to another place within a fraction of minutes. Okay. Rolling friction. When one body rolls over the surface of another body rolling. And the roll avadam. Okay, such kind of frictions are said to be what? Rolling friction. These are the 4 frictions we know. Copy down this question also, Rana, and try to learn this answer. Next, 8th question. Calculate the net force. Calculate the net force for the following problem. Look at Nana, I have given one net force, capital F net, okay? 6 newtons. Here I gave 10 newtons. Okay now. So for this we have to calculate what? Net force. First, before calculating the net forces, we have to check the symbolic representation where the arrow mark is showing, represents. Okay now. Ee oka arrow mark meer observe chesukunnataithe emotundi? It is showing towards left side. This is showing towards right side. That means here both the arrow marks are relevantly opposite to each other. Okay now. If the relevant arrow marks are opposite to each other, we have to subtract the following net forces. Okay now. 10 newtons minus 6 newtons. Rendu opposite direction lo unnai kabatti subtraction chestunnanu. 10 newtons minus 6 newtons are 4 newtons. This is the F net answer for the first problem. If the arrow mark is showing in the opposite way, we have to, what we have to do? We have to do the subtraction. If it is showing the same direction or same path, then we can say what? We have to do addition. Look at one more example. This is upward, it is showing upward direction. This is showing towards downward direction. Both are again opposite in nature. So here also we have to do what? Subtraction. 9 newtons minus 8 newtons equals to how much? 1 newton is the answer. F net is equals to 1 newton. Next, one more problem. Look at here. Both are in same direction. Here I took the 10 newtons. Here I took the 8 newtons. Calculate F net. Both the arrow marks are showing in the same way or same path. Then we have to add the following terms. Then the equation we are getting 10 plus 8 is equals to 18 newtons. Is it clear? So you have to check the arrow marks or the direction of a given symbolic form. Then only you have to do whether we have to do addition or whether we have to do the subtraction or not. Next question. Ninth question. What is the unit to measure the sound intensity, or to measure the intensity of a sound? Sound దేంట్లో కొలుస్తాము మనము? Intensity of a sound, decibels. Answer what, Nana? Sound is measured in decibels. That is dB. Okay, na? What is a unit to measure the intensity of a sound? Sound is measured in decibels, denoted with the symbol dB. Next, 10th question, Anna. Write the differences between noise and music. Okay, noise. If you learn one, you will get the remaining part also, Nana. Noise, music. So noise means it is irregular to listen, right? Noise is unpleasant to be here. Unpleasant to be here. First point what, na? Noise is unpleasant to be here. Music means it is pleasant to be here. మీరు ఎంతసేపు అయినా మ్యూజిక్ వినడానికి ఇష్టపడుతూ ఉంటారు కదా. It is pleasant to be here. Second point, it is irregular combination of sound. It is irregular అంటే డిఫరెంట్ సౌండ్స్ మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాం. నాయిస్ అనేది అందరూ మాట్లాడుతున్నారు అనుకోండి, డిఫరెంట్ ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ ఆఫ్ సౌండ్ అనేది జనరేట్ అవుతుంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇర్రెగ్యులర్ కాంబినేషన్ ఆఫ్ సౌండ్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ వచ్చేసి ఇక్కడ ఇట్ ఈస్ రెగ్యులర్ కాంబినేషన్. ఒక సిస్టమాటిక్ ఉంటుంది మ్యూజిక్ లో. ఇట్ ఈస్ రెగ్యులర్ కాంబినేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఏ sound. Look at it now. What is a unit to measure the intensity of sound is? It is measured in decibels, denoted with the symbol dB. Write the difference between noise and music. Noise is unpleasant to be here. Music, it is pleasant to be here. Noise, it is irregular combination of sound. It is regular combination of sound. Copy down these 4 questions in your notebook.